Hey, everybody. Joel here. Hope you're doing well. You know what this is all about. Let me know where you're logging in from in the text chat. Hey there, Russ Fry. Hey, Ray Abra. Hey, Karina. Hey, Donna. Hey, James. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Krista. Of course, Karina. Hey, Nikki Lopez. Edwin and Urban and everybody else. Nice to see you guys here. How y'all doing? So we have a very, very special guest tonight. Someone who's very successful in the network marketing industry. And we're going to bring that individual, Noel, up about what we're going to do for the new people, because there's always a lot of new people. We're growing in leaps and bounds, a lot of new people every single day coming into the business. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get right at it because, I'm really excited to be able to interview our guest tonight. So welcome, guys. For those who don't know me, my name is Joel Therien, and I actually created a new presentation tonight to spice things up a little. So nice to have you guys here, and we'll get started, and then we'll definitely do an interview with our guests. So why are you here, guys? Well, really, it's all about timing, and there's no fluff, no mirrors, full transparency with what we do. We're here to turn your dreams into reality with a trend that's absolutely growing, and I don't mean a business opportunity trend. I mean a trend in the backup and digital space, okay? All of us are becoming addicted to our silly cell phones and everything else. Digital is becoming the new oil, and we are the only company that's capitalizing on an emerging trend. So Got Backup is here to help people with above average work ethic achieve their dreams. And we're here to literally make millionaires. Why do I say above average work ethic? It's very simple, guys. As long as you put the work in, you're going to see success. The new fork. Hey, from Jamaica. Hey, Leonard. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Ricardo and others. Nice to have you here, guys. Let's continue to move forward because I want to bring up our guests in a few minutes. So a lot of people ask, what is our background? Okay. And based on our background, if you're going to be storing my data, are you storing it in your basement somewhere? Hey, Christina Fry as well. Nice to see you here. Sorry, guys, I get distracted with the text chat because I love interacting with people. But we built out our data center here. I started in Canada in 1997 in my basement, then built our first data center in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. And then in around 2005, we realized that we'd eaten all the bandwidth in the city we were living in, and that forced us to move to San Antonio, Texas on June 14th, 2007. So we'll show you a tour of the data center just shortly, a quick video, guys, showing you just how secure your data is, okay? So it's focusing on two major global trends: everything going digital, right? We're living in a digital world, and a mobile trend. There is nearly 7 billion of these crazy devices that no one ever thought 10, 15 years ago we would absolutely be addicted to, with sometimes as much as 8 hours screen time per day. This is where the attention is. We all know that, right? So with almost 7 billion smartphones on the planet, the growth is huge, the demand is huge, and that's what creates financial success, guys. Your success in any business is going to be dependent upon the emotional state of the marketplace. What do I mean by that? I don't think anybody in the United States today would probably start a retail store and compete against Amazon. Now, could you make it work? Maybe, if you're a very savvy marketer and you have very unique products. But are you going to get absolutely rich with a retail storefront today? No. Why? We know Amazon has the market. So the growing market is the digital market, and it's in high demand, and that's what creates a lot of financial success. And it's growing so fast, guys. In 2011, 6% of all traffic online was mobile. Now it's over 60%. People are absolutely addicted to their cell phones. 75% of people admit to using their cell phone on the toilet. I'll be one of the first to say I do too. You bring your entertainment anywhere you can bring it, right? So here's where I want to talk to you about why Got Backup was born, guys, okay? An amazing 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phone and lost their data. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop or a cell phone is stolen every 30 seconds. Now, it never happens to you until it happens to you, right? So the reason and how Got Backup was born is I was getting on a cruise ship 13 years ago. Before getting on that ship, I had my laptop bag. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. For those who don't know, I've been an avid photographer on the side. It's just a hobby, but I love it. So on that laptop and on that external hard drive, I had collectively probably about 30 or 40,000 videos of my kids from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8, and 30, 40,000 pictures. Long story short, when I gave my laptop bag to the porter, it got stolen. It never showed up in my room. I sat in the cruise ship in my room, absolutely devastated, and I didn't care about the laptop. I lost every single memory. The only ones I still have now, guys, are ones that I printed off and put on the wall. So all those videos gone, absolutely gone. So we're at the perfect timing. People are filling up their iPhones. They're filling up their computers. They're, deleting stuff. And, I used to do that too. Oh, I better delete this video, or I got to delete this folder, or I got to get rid of this. Now with us, because we're giving you such a massive amount of space, not only does it back up everything, but it backs up everything for you and 5 other family members. And we'll talk about that in just a minute. So the global trend number 2 is side businesses, guys. 42% of Americans have a side business. Yes, 42%. Of the Gen Z, the 18 to 20-year-olds, 62% have a side business. What about the rest of the world, right? Everybody today, with inflation going through the roof, the cost of food going through the roof, and wages not matching it, everybody needs to make more money today. They truly do. It's people aren't even going on vacations anymore. They're going on staycations because they can't afford to go anywhere. So leverage these 2 global trends with Got Backup, okay? So this is what makes us so amazingly different than Google Drive or Dropbox or so many others. If you fill up your iPhone or you fill up your Mac computer, so forth, they're going to give you an upsell saying, hey, if you need more space to put all your devices into or your computer into, we'll sell you 2 terabytes of space for $9.99 per month. Now, the average computer is a 500 gig hard drive. The average phone is a 128 gig hard drive. And that's why they give you 2 terabytes of space. Not that we're not any better than the others. Where we're way better is the amazing value that we provide. Again, if you fill up your phone, it's going to cost you $9.99 per month to have 2 terabytes of space. With us, we're going to give you 3 times the amount of space. We're going to give you 6 terabytes of space. Not only for you, but you and your whole family. 6 separate accounts. So people say to me, wait a minute, Joel, let me understand this. What you're telling me, for less than $10 per month, I can back up every single device that I have, and so can 5 other family members, every single device into one secure location? Yes, for less than $10 a month. Guys, you've never seen such insane value attached to an amazing business opportunity. Anyone and everyone in the world can afford $10 a month, okay? So, again, a comparison. iCloud, $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Dropbox, $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Google Drive, $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. We are $9.97 a month for 6 terabytes of space for you and 5 other family members or your best friends, and they don't need to live in the same household as you, okay? So, Got Backup cloud storage, okay? 6 terabytes of data for $9.97 per month, includes up to 6 accounts, Android and your iPhones, every single device you have, every iPad, every Android, every iPhone, every computer can be backed up to the cloud, and it's fully encrypted 256-bit encryption, okay? And it's truly set and forget. Remember, even when you have an external hard drive, you got to remember to plug it in, right? Which a lot of us forget to do. So the only cloud storage that pays you, okay? This is what makes us 100% unique. And if you are questioning just even a little bit if cloud storage is needed, guys, well, guess what? Dropbox has 700 million users. 700 million users without an affiliate program or a business opportunity attached to it. We are the only ones. We're 100% unique in the space, okay? That's what's allowing so many people around the world to join us, and we're well over in 120 countries around the world. So there's 3 ways that we pay you, so you get a great service for less than $10 a month to back up your whole family, but we pay you in 3 ways. Number 1, we pay you direct referral commissions. On a monthly sale, you're going to get $20 per direct referral in month 1, plus 25% of the subscription fee starting on month 2. Okay, so $20 the first as you acquire a customer, then 25% every single month. So as an example, 20 direct referrals times 20 gives you $400 a month commission in month 1. And guys, there are people that have now made over $50,000 with us in Got Backup, even though it's only $9.97 per month. Why? People like, sign me up. What's the catch? If there's no catch, this is a no-brainer, okay? And then you still get $50 ongoing monthly commissions on a product that's only $9.97 per month. The second way you earn is through your matching check commissions, okay? So you're going to earn 25% matching check on the income from your direct referrals earned. So as an example, if you have 20 business partners making $200 a month, which is really easy to do, very easy to do, you're going to earn $50 or 25% of what they make per business partner, or $1,000 per month in commissions, all off a product that's only $9.97 per month. So the third way is team commissions, our binary, okay? So building your binary team, when you have 2 on one side and 4 on the other, that creates a cycle. And what's really cool about our binary is it pays to infinity, okay? Absolute infinity. So earning team commissions. Step 1, remain active with your paid monthly or annual subscription. Step 2, and invite others to join your team as a business partner. And step 3, earn team commissions. Guys, there are people, and we launched only in April, guys, that have people on level 1100. If you're in a matrix, you guys know what a matrix is like, you might get paid down 12 levels. What happens on level 13, 14, 15, 16? All that money is out the window. With us, you don't get paid on levels, you get paid on volume, which means you get paid to infinity, okay? So how are commissions calculated? Get paid per cycle. Is one cycle is 2 people on the pay leg, 4 people on the power leg, okay? And you can have that happen as many times as you want. We don't flush our commissions at all, okay? So how do you get started, guys? Well, it's a $40 one-time fee. Then it's $9.97 a month if you want to pay for the month, or $99 for the year. And again, what is the product? You're getting 6 terabytes of space, unlimited use. So what I want to do now, guys, is just play a quick video for you talking about the data center, where your data is stored, just how redundant it is, and just how secure it is. So let's play that for you now. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So I'll also take you on a... So there you go, guys. That's just how secure everything is. And no, we're not storing your data in my basement somewhere. Yes, I did start in my basement, but we graduated. The other things I want to let you know, guys, is our data center is 10,000 square feet and we're completely debt-free, okay? Which means we own this building. There's no mortgage. We own every server. We own every router. We own every switch. And let me say this as well, guys, by the way, I don't know if you caught my email, but this coming Saturday, we've grown so much, so fast that we're going to have a maintenance downtime because we're upgrading our network in our server room to be 10 times faster, which just means faster speeds, faster downloads, all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to mention that in case you missed my email. So here's the cool part, guys. If you're involved in a network marketing company, okay, when generally any company in network marketing, it takes them about 10 years to get into 20 countries. Not that it's magical, but when you have physical products, it's very hard to get FDA approval, ingredient approval. There's different laws and regulations in every country around the world. With digital, we're open to every single country around the world. And in 6 months, we're in over 117 countries. It's actually 120 countries around the world right now. And the product is instantly demonstratable and usable as well. So recognizing achievements, guys. People are going up this ladder quickly, and you're going to meet an amazing person at the sapphire level who's just an absolutely amazing woman and a professional network marketer. And she's going to talk to you very soon about her success and her failures and her ability to stay consistent and why she chose Got Backup. So let's move forward on this because, guys, I'm super excited to talk to her. So what do you get relative to having your business? You get personalized referral links. You get your own landing pages. We even include a full email marketing system valued at over $300 a year, absolutely free. You get all our presentations. You get all the team training and support. We're building an amazing family here, guys, an absolute amazing family, okay? So a product everybody needs at a business that anyone can afford. Guys, everybody knows that they should be backing up their stuff. And the interest of time today, it's not just backup, but we won't show you. It's a full collaboration suite, just like Google Drive. You can share pictures. You can work on Word documents together. You can work on PowerPoints together. It is an absolute endless tool for you and your whole family to secure your data and your future. So it's time to get started. And we're going to bring up an amazing guest right now, Noel. Hi, Noel.
Hi, hello. Wow, this presentation is just gorgeous. I love these new slides. It's amazing. And I was reading all the comments and everybody say exactly the same thing. Congratulations for that.
Well, I gotta thank some people. You know, it was some key team members that they built. That's how amazing the group is. Somebody else built these slides, and I took one look at them and went, "Wow, these are absolutely amazing." So the people know who built it. I'm not going to name names, but anyway, thank you so much for being here. You're often, and here's the international aspect. It's 10:15 a.m. for Noel. She's in Australia, originally from which area of France, Noel?
France, yes.
Yeah. What city are you from, though? I don't know in France.
Alors, I am born in Alsace, which is in the north of France.
Okay. So here we are, someone, and she just remind me if I talk too fast, just say, "Hey, Joel, slow down," because English is her second language, but she's rocking this business like crazy, guys. So is there anything you want to say in starting before we open up some very key questions I'd like to ask you?
Yes, I am very excited to be there. And when I see everybody in this room, I have a big smile on my face, because what I see with God Backup and with everybody which is there is that we are so lucky to be the first one in the world to know about God Backup. Because today, God Backup, no one knows what it is. But later on, when we'll say, "Oh, do you know what? Did you hear about God Backup?" Everybody say, "Of course, it's like Dropbox, it's like everything, and it is even better." So to be the first, it's just amazing. And congratulations to all of you who are there, because you give you today a huge present in your life. So this is just what I would like to say. And to Joel, which is there, I have also a big smile until there, because when we see people and they are in the success, we always say, "Wow, this is the one." But people always see the end. They don't see all the road where people has been through to be where they are now in their successes. And the road sometimes is more important than the happy ending, because it is a mirror for everyone who want to be successful as well.
Awesome. So can you share a little bit of your journey as a leader in network marketing? I know you've been successful for many years in the industry, and some of the key moments that led to your current success today. Like, what were some of the aha moments, the light bulb moments? Like for me, my first light bulb moment, I was going at this in 1997 for 2 years, and I didn't make a penny, like not a penny. Every day I would wake up and I'd rub my eyes and I'd check my bank account, and it's a big fat zero in there. And then one day when I started to learn proper, effective structure and strategies and confidence in network marketing, I woke up one day to find out I got a commission for $9.97, and I went absolutely crazy. That was the breakthrough for me that I can do this. Because let's face it, guys, anybody can sell a product for $9.97. Here's the community, people like Noel, that will show you that, yes, you can do it too. So do you want to share some of those early days?
Yes, that should be amazing. And it's pretty rare, because I always speak about the present and not the past. But it is important. So just to give you a little bit of my story and how I became successful in this industry, for me, it starts when I was 5 years old. Because when I was 5 years old, I watching pictures for different culture in the world, and I wanted to go everywhere in the world. And that was my dream. I wanted to do a world tour and discover all the different cultures in the world, taking photography, etc., etc. So of course I grew up, because at 5 years old, you don't do anything alone. And I grew up, and these dreams stay very deep in me. And the years arrived when I started to work, and I was taking a salary. I was taking a salary like everybody. And all my life with a salary and with the boss I was working on, it was always bad with me because I was thinking so quick. I wanted to expand so quick and I had so much idea. And every time they say stop, 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 stop. And I did not understand why they always want to put me in a box. And me, I always wanted to go outside the box. And also because I love money, I was saying, I do all the job, but I am not paid that I am supposed to deserve. And also, I have so much big dreams that I need to find a way to become millionaire. To be millionaire was a point for me. And when I was 37 years old, I didn't do my world tour and I forgot about that. And one day, I was living in the south of France and one couple, friends of mine, see me and say, Naowel, we know what you love to traveling. Guess what? We go to do a world tour. And my life changed that day. Because in my stomach, I feel a sensation. And when I went back home, I closed the door and I say, they go to live my dream. And at this moment, I understood that dream is not here to be dreamed. Dreams are here to be realized. So I quit off my job. I was just taking a job like this to earn quick money, and I did it. I have my money. I did my amazing world tour at 37 years old. And when I came back, I say, oh, now I have no more money. I have empty pockets. I did not know network marketing. It was not a part of my life. And everybody was saying to me, what do you go to do now? And I said them, you know what? I will never go to work for anyone anymore, but I definitely don't know what I will do of my life. I have no idea. I wait a sign of the universe. And someone appeared, and it was the first time when he speak about network marketing. And I say, I come and I join right now, just right now. So I did my first network marketing. I was very successful because in 9 months, I bring 6 people and I earned 0. So I was so successful. That means I did nothing. But I had an amazing mentor. And for 9 months, I was taking notes. I was listening. I was learning so strong. And after that, I did my second network marketing. 9 months again, 350 people earning money. And that I discovered my third network marketing. And in 9 months, I became millionaire with 10,000 people in my team.
Wow.
So I was from 0 to 1 million only in 2.5 years. And for me, it was what I call a quantum leap. So after that, I had my story with network marketing. But when people ask me what creates the success that I have, for me, is not about a product. My only answer is all about creating a solid team. It's all about relations with others. So if you love your team, if you love your people, if you are there to help them when they need to, this is where the success is happening. So you asked me what was the key moment for me. The key moment is that when I was at school, I was so shy. I was not able to go for lunch with others, and I was always going like this, because I was so shy. I did not discuss with people. I was afraid of people, etc. So I had to go through all the process inside myself to begin shy first step, and after to go on a stage to speak with people, etc. And now I am still shy, and people does not believe me when I said that, but I am still shy. But I transform everything in my life. So to be successful, and the key moment is all about personal development. For me, personal development is 95% of the job. And it's all about quantum leap. Quantum leap is the most important thing in life. Is linked to the law of attraction, which is so important. And when you know you do the law of attraction the right way, this is where the quantum leap will arrive. And if you want to know what is a quantum leap, it is that from today, then tomorrow, you don't need to reach the stairs like this. That is a regular process. You can go from there to the top just like this because of the quantum leap. And also on the way, the key moment for me was to give times to things to happen. You cannot start today and tomorrow say, oh, Joel, guess what? Why do I don't have in 24 hours 1,000 people in my team? Yes, because there is a process. You need to put effort on what you are doing, and you need to, how can I say that in English? To just advance step by step.
Consistency, right?
Consistency. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people say, "Oh, how can she be shy?" I'm still very shy too, you know, guys. So, because a lot of people come in this industry and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this." You know, I'm kind of introverted. Folks, I'm an introvert by nature, but I'm an introvert extrovert. What do I mean by that? Is when I first meet somebody, I'm extremely shy, but then I start talking to myself in my own head and say, "Joel, not talking to that person over there can mean that you're going to come off as being kind of arrogant or not nice or a mean person." So I'm like, you know what? Get out of my comfort zone every single day and go and say hi to people. And that's what I still do every day. I just tell those little stupid little voices in my head, shut up, Joel. Just go ahead and be like that. So it's a process for sure, and so forth. So thanks for sharing that. Another question I have, because I hit many challenges in my career and I still do. What were the major challenges you encountered in network marketing, and how did you overcome those?
Wow, this is a very interesting question. Very interesting. I would like to tell you a story that's happened to me one time. And I think this story is really important because I'm sure when I will tell it to you, people will say, this is exactly what is happening for me. Do you know that when you are close to success, it is where everything around you can be completely messy? I give you an example. One time I started a new network marketing and I take a flight to go to visit the company. And just before to take the flight, I had a terrific migraines. I can't cancel my flight, but I decided to take it. And I was there and I did all the meeting with a huge migraine. And usually I stay in the bed sleeping. It was terrific. But at the end, it was just amazing because the people I met, they see me for the first time and I saw them for the first time. And they were so amazing. So I didn't discover the businesses. I discovered the heart of people. And 3 weeks after, I have to go back on the same place. And guess what? A new migraine starts. And I contact my sponsor and I say, you know what? I don't feel ready again to take 8 hours of flight with the migraines. I prefer to give up. And he say, no way. You take engagement, you have to come. I went back in the plane. I had again these huge migraines and I was close to collapse. So I was very close to collapse, but they helped me in the plane. I arrived and after that, the migraine disappeared and I had an amazing moment. And after I was so successful with this company. So why do I tell you this story about challenges? Because when you go in the right direction for you, on the way, everything will do everything that you give up. Your family can say this is the wrong way. The element can say it's the wrong way. Your car can break down. Someone being sick around you. Something happens to you. And this is the most important moment when you meet these kind of challenges, because it is at this moment to stay very strong and to say, I know my direction. I know where I want to go, and nothing and no one will be able to move me from this road I took. And you go there. And just after that, what is happening? Joel, I'm sure that you experienced that as well. This is where the miracle arrived. So Also, another challenge is when people say no to you. Not only people that you don't know, because even your network, it's all about human relationship. So there is the good and there is the bad. And sometimes you discover that you're American, I am French. And people say, you know what, in America, when somebody's successful, everybody say, oh, how did you do? I want to follow you. But do you know what is happening in France? In France, if you're successful, people does not react like this. They say, oh, how can we crush this person and how can I take his or her place? This is the French mentality. I don't know if there's any French people in the room, but you can tell me. But this is the beliefs that people said. But me, what I think, there is human everywhere and everyone can react completely differently. It is a question of mind. But to be rejected is the most worst things that people live in our industry. And it's happened to me so many times. And this is the most huge exercise that you will have to do to believe in yourself, to have faith, and to say, okay, because people does not reject you. They reject the idea that you come with. And when you understand that, everything's begin easy and it's not a challenge anymore. You will thank them for that, saying, thank you for sharing. I'm so happy that you tell me that, because now I earn some time and I can go to find and work with somebody else where he will be very happy to develop this business with. So this is on my side, Joel.
Absolutely. Rejection, nobody likes rejection, right? But we're all glad that we approach some people. Look at our significant others. You know, when you met your husband or your wife, you're like, oh, should I go talk to them or not? What I found too, what really helped me once, I'll tell one little story. So before I was in network marketing, I was a door-to-door salesman for my father selling ads in his telephone book. And believe me, when you go to door-to-door cold calling, you get rejected a lot. But the story I want to tell you guys, one time I went into a business that sold snowmobiles and other like snow recreational stuff. And so I had my dad's telephone book and I went to see him and I said to him, hey, do you want to renew your ad in the telephone book? And he said, oh, that I won't get into the cussing, but oh, that book's crap. It's no good. No, thank you. Get out of my office, out of here. I don't want to see you again. So I said, oh, wow. Okay. So I left. And then I went and told my dad. He's like, well, that's odd, because that customer's been with us for 10 years. Long story short, guys, what I realized is sometimes it's situational awareness. The day I went to see him, I had learned after. So I went back a few weeks later and said, hey, do you want to renew your ad? He's like, oh, I love that book. I get so much business from that ad. Yes, sign me up. But what I learned is the first time I went in the door was that he just lost a major sale. So he lost like $30,000. His best salesman quit that day, so it was a very, very bad day for him. So like you said, they're not rejecting you. And sometimes they're not even rejecting the product. It's just that you caught them at a really, really bad time, and that's what people have to realize too, is that you've got to overcome the rejections, realizing that it's really nothing about you and really more about them. And let's face it, folks, relative to the Got Back Up price point at $9.97 to back up all your stuff, when you start getting into questions of rejection, it's not about the product, because everybody knows they should back up all their stuff and everybody can afford $10 a month. They're rejecting it simply because they lack belief in themselves that they can do it too. And that's where the community and the consistency and the wonderful leadership like Noel and so many others is so important in what we do. That's what gels things together. An amazing product with amazing people who are here to help you have major success with us. And what's really awesome too, guys, at $9.97 a month, maybe you won't find your footing in the first month. Maybe it'll take 6 months. Everybody's a bit different. But even at 6 months, what did you spend? $60. $60 plus all the training from all the leadership is unbelievable. So that's part of the reason why we're growing so much. So another question for you, Noel, is this is another big one that I find is people, there's something like discipline and then there's motivation. Motivation doesn't last. Discipline is there for a lifetime. Can you explain how you manage to maintain your motivation and, more importantly, your consistency to stay in taking action to reach your goals and taking action every single day?
It's a very important question. And most of the time, people are waiting for a secret weapon. But for me, there is no secret weapon. It's all about the vision. Which vision do you have about God Backup? And it's the first things. Because even now, when I watch God Backup, I don't see God Backup where it is today, and I don't see how I am today with God Backup. I am already few months later on about where we will be. And for me, there is no doubt that we will be at the top. So the first thing is the vision, the long-term vision. And especially with God Backup, it is important to not have a short-term vision, but to have a long-term vision. The second point for me is to be determined. When you wake up in the morning, you are God Backup. When you go to sleep, you are God Backup. You even dream God Backup. No, I didn't dream yet about God Backup.
I have all the time, just saying, but
it's only 3 months for me, so I need to stay a little bit longer for sure. After that, the thing is, what are your objectives? What do you want to do with God Backup? How many people will you contact every day? How much money do you want to earn with God Backup? What you will put on the side for several months to give this time for God Backup? What are the sacrifices that you will do for certain time to change your life? After that is your tenacity. Because as I said earlier, on the way, it's not like this. If it was straight ahead, it will be so fantastic. But you have your vision, but on the way, it goes like this. And every time you say, okay, but I stay focused and I keep my tenacity. And also, I have mentors. I choose the people that I want to work with. And I always take the best in the world. So that is the first step. Now, for you who are there, it is also your mentality. If you wake up every day saying, oh, it's not good, I am not good, no one say yes to me, of course, you will continue on this way. So it's everything's about mentality and an attitude. Even I start to do the French presentation on every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. for the French market. And now on lives, there is only a few people who come to lives. But do I say, oh, this is not good because usually I have 300 people in the room watching the video and everything? I say, no way. Because those 6 people, you can completely do an amazing network and be millionaires only with 6 people. This is because it is what I did in the past with only 6 people. And also because today I don't see the 6 people who are there. I already see that we will be 700, 1,000 people in a while. So your attitude and your mentality is so important. And if your attitude is positive, things will happen. If your attitude is negative, guess what? Magic will never happen to you. After that, learning. Learning is so important. Learning, there is 2 things to learn on my side. One, to do a minimum of 30 minutes of personal development every day, and to learn skills. You don't need to do like Joel and me today to do a full presentation, but you can learn just how to go on YouTube, take the link and say to people, guess what? Watch this video and after we discuss, we even do the work for you. And it's not finished. You have to go out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always say to people, if you think you will be successful, but you stay stuck on your sofa, guess what? What will happen? Joel, what is happening if you stay on your sofa doing nothing?
I would get fat probably, and that's about it.
Exactly, sure. So after, when you have a huge team and you have passive income, of course you will be able to stay in your sofa, but you have to be the actions and to be determined to do that kind of things. After is to build a very strong relationship with your team and to have a plan, to know why you are doing this. Because sometimes I speak with people and they say, oh, I want to earn $100,000 by month. And I say, okay, but you will not reach it. Why? Because you want to earn $100,000 a month. But if you tell me, I want to earn $100,000 a month because I want to buy my house, because I want my car, because I want to do work tour with my family, you will get it. So you need to link your dream at the front of you all the time, because it is the direction you will take to get it. Awesome. This is it, Joel. Maybe I missed something. Would you like to say something more about that?
No, there's actually a couple of people asking some really great questions. Can we pull some of those up? Here from Regenerate Zone, can you share some of your insights on how you balance your network marketing activities with your daily life? Any tips for time management and productivity?
It is an amazing question. You know what? Developing network marketing for me is not a job. It is really a part of my life. And what I love is to spend the minimum of time doing things and to make automation on everything to earn time on my day. I prefer someone who spends 1 hour a day to develop good backup than someone who did nothing and one day work on that 7 hours. It is so important because it is all about regularity. People think that when you develop a network marketing, you need to spend so much time on that. Why do I love God Backup? One of the things I love with God Backup is the email system that they put in place inside our back office completely for free. We pay zero for that. It's free. And I abuse of this system every day. I love this tool because I earn so much time on my day. Why Regeneration Zone? Because when you put the process of automatization, your only work is to give the gift to people to know that God Backup exists. So you have to see in your life what you can put on the side for moments and to take this time to develop God Backup. It's so important. Everybody speak about Netflix. You know what? I never any subscription on Netflix because for me, why should I watch people live their life when I have to live my own life? So for everyone who has Netflix, stop it for a while. You will have plenty of time to watch it when you will get passive income with God Backup. So here you will earn time. And you can find a way that you will earn time on your day, maybe to wake up 1 hour earlier, whatever. It's so important. So how do I manage my time and my productivity? I will tell you what I did as a leader. First of all, I created a Telegram group with my team. Like this, the team is helping the team. We are advancing together. After, I have a secret weapon. The people in my team, their businesses is to do only one thing. Click on their phone. That's it. Click. For them, I created a full system where when they develop the businesses, all the scripts, all the video, everything is already linked with their boards. So like you go to put an emoticon, they just have to go there and everything is there. So the business that they do is click. So this is why I say to them, God Backup is the click businesses. You don't know that,
Joel. Yeah, truly. And reading between the lines, I'm talking to everybody here. What Noel is doing is giving people the tools that are done for them. But what she's doing is she's creating people who come in and generating and creating new leaders. Okay. So I highly recommend, I know all the top leaders right now. So write this one down, guys. All the top leaders that got back up right now all have their own Telegram groups. Why? Because it's a smaller group of people where they can foster and grow those people to become their own leaders. Your job, guys, once you have 5 to 6 people on your team, Noel shared that with you. With 6 people, she became a millionaire. Well, guess what? She fostered those people to learn how to create other leaders. If you don't, if you only, bring a horse to the water, but you don't teach them how to drink, guys, that's the thing. And it's not hard. It's so much harder in the 80s when there was no internet and only phone calls to do network marketing. Now with Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups and your own little Facebook groups, guys, that's where you create the culture and the intimacy with your groups. And then guess what? You want intimate groups of maybe no more than 100 people on a Telegram group. Well, she'll create those leadership, and those new leaders that are developing into leaders will create their own Telegram groups for their teams, guys. And then that way, it's not about one person supporting 10,000 people. It's about creating leaders and layers of leadership, creating those soldiers out there to help you recruit as well. And I think that's an element that a lot of people forget about. They're so busy recruiting. I need sales. You need to take those people. Once you have 4 or 5 people, guys, nurture those people and teach them how to become their own leadership as well. The other thing I wanted to mention, guys, is, as you all know, we just added our internal wallet. And very, very soon, inside that internal wallet, we're going to be adding crypto. And we'll be leaning on Noel because she's an expert in crypto. And is there anything you want to talk about that moving forward, relative to God Backup and so forth, your expertise in crypto? Because you're way better at it than I am. I'm like a neophyte.
Yes, it's a very important question, because there is the MLM from yesterday and the MLM from today. And there is a big point, because now everything is running so quick with the technologies, and God Backup is the part of these new technologies. And crypto is a part of these technologies as well. And things are running quick, and it will run even quicker later on. And there is an important fact, is that today, it will, how can I explain that in English? Today, it's so, I hope I can say that, because Joel just say a few words, but when I met Joel for the first time a few months ago, one of my first questions was, can we pay the subscription of God Backup in crypto, and can we be paid in crypto? Do you remember? It was one of my first questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said, yes, it will be possible in a few months, and it will be the case very soon. And why it is so important? It is so important because today, crypto is a facilitator. It is really a facilitator. And businesses will run so much quicker accepting crypto, because now there is a movement on that. And it will be in the 5 next year so massive on that. So I have a big expertise on the crypto world, because I have my own company on that. And why did I decided to come to join God Backup and to develop it? And when Joel said to me, yes, we will integrate that, I was happy, because it is a part of my vision. It is a part of my vision, because all the companies that will stay like dinosaurs, they will disappear. They will not survive. And for me, God Backup is a part of a new generation of MLM, and God Backup. Remember this name. You can even say it on the front of a mirror, because God Backup will be so successful, so huge. And you will say, wow, we were so lucky that we discovered it a few months ago, because this company is in the new trend. It's a new MLM generation. They accept crypto. And you will see that people will come to God Backup, not only because of God Backup and because they love you, they will also come because they will be able to pay in crypto.
I really think it'll double our sales, or even more, because people are, falling in love with crypto. Absolutely. And again, guys, there's proof that surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. You know, I'm still not a techie. People think, Joel, you run a software and technology company. I'm not that technical. Of course, I know how to use our Got Backup tool, but that's the extent of my success. Be resourceful, folks. So I'm leaning on her expertise to help us implement the crypto, and that's a part of about what network marketing is all about. You don't have to be the expert in everything, because when you build good culture and good teams, there's a lot of good relationships there and a lot of knowledge there that you can lean on. So that's what makes, again, doing network marketing in this new world so much easier and easier and easier when you have, like you said, pivoting to crypto and having, 20 years ago, you could have your own Telegram group and do a little video in there. You can do your own Zooms all day long, guys. That's how you create your culture and community with your people. I remember back in 1997, actually it was a little after, because 97 to 99, I didn't make my first sale, 000. Then I started to make a few sales. Then I started to do my own webinars back then. Truth told, I'd have 4 or 5 people on my webinar, no more than that. But then as the months went on, 4 or 5 turned to 10, 10 turned to 15, 15 turned to 30, and so on. And it's about the consistency. This is great. I'm just seeing if there's any other questions. I know we're close to the hour. Just some really nice comments here. Noel, you're our star. We appreciate you so much, and your hard work is one of the reasons my downline is exploding. Great tips. We're thankful for being successful, and so forth. Any last words you'd like to say to everybody, Noel?
Yes.
Any other words of wisdom?
Yes. What I would like to say to each one of you, trust in yourself. It's so important. Trust in yourself. Trust in the process. Trust in the process. Things will happen for you. You just have to stay positive every day, to be in the joy. And every time you have a little success, do a little celebration around that. So don't be hard with yourself. You are an amazing person. You have amazing competencies. Just give you some time. And I'm so glad to be there with all of you. I am so happy to work with you, Joel, with Mike, and with all the team, because you are so dedicated to Got Backup. And it's so important to know that your network is there with you and solid, but also that the company is there to listen to the network, and also that you want to be there for ages, and that you put everything in place and you work night and days on that to be sure that you are successful and that we are growing very in the right way with Got Backup. So thank you for that, and thank you for your time tonight, Joel, and everybody.
Thank you for your dedication and your hard work and your leadership and your knowledge and all those skills. And see, leverage Noel, folks. We're an international company. I used to speak French, but moving to the United States, it's getting worse and worse and worse. But I have French people that I invite to her French calls, right? So in your members area, guys, she does a call in French. So the point is, you might end up with half your downline being French and you don't speak the language. We've got people from Spanish and Italy and Russians coming in and Germans coming in and Filipinos coming in, and you just leverage that group of people to grow an amazing business. So the last thing I want to say, folks, is obviously if you're here watching, we'd love you to join the team. It's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you want to join the team, guys, all you do is go to Got Backup Live right now. There's a one-time $40 affiliate fee, and then the business is literally $9.97 per month for life, and it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. If on day 29 this is not for you, you can simply get a refund. So to all our guests here tonight, guys, thank you so much for everything. Yes, this was recorded, guys. If you stay on the YouTube channel here and just refresh after the live, if you were late, Noel shared some amazing, amazing value and tidbits. So lots of love to you, Noel. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you, everybody on the call. Don't forget Friday's call with Mark. He does an amazing job as well. And we'll see you in the members of Got Backup in the members area. Have a great night, everybody. Bye for now. Thank you, Noel.
Thank you.